Alright guys, welcome to this episode on the graph, also known as GRT for the ticker. And we're going to look into it and see what it does and why we're looking into it. These guys, it was founded back in 2018 by three guys. Their name was Yanev Tal, Janis Pahlaman, and Brandon Ramirez. And it's on the Ethereum network, and they are a decentralized protocol for indexing and querying data from the blockchain. And you're like, can you give that to me in plain English? Yes, I can. What they do is, the graph is like an open source software used to collect, process, and store data from various blockchains applications to facilitate information retrieval. So, in other words, think of it as Google. Google, anytime you need to look for something, you go to Google and you type it in, like, hey, how do you do this, or what is that? And Google will find on the internet the information that you're searching for, and will bring you all the locations that particular topic that you're looking for. So it practically indexes the internet, and that's what they're doing. GRT indexes the blockchain. Okay, so think of it also another way of saying it. It's like an index inside a book. So if you have all the breakdowns of where you can find stuff, you know exactly what page to go to for the information that you're looking for. And this is what this does. So what index will work for books, Google does it on the internet, GRT does it inside the blockchain. This data is grouped into what's called an open API called subgraphs. So you have like little sections that will be broken down to make it easier to find. So to give you more of a visual, think of it as, here's the blockchain, all the computers are linked together. Every day, more and more keeps getting added, more information keeps growing. There's all these millions of transactions, and it's hard for you to look for some kind of information and wait there for hours to get the feedback. This way, this already has everything indexed, and it knows exactly where to go get it to speed up the information. Although this is what it look for the blockchain will be looking for us, computers, and all this stuff. When you break it down, it looks more like this. It has a lot of numbers and zeros, and it goes to the next blockchain, and it goes to the next blockchain. So there's a lot of information that these blockchains are holding on a daily basis of every transaction and every event that occurs inside that blockchain is inside these things. So that will be a lot of information if you don't have something that will help you divide it. So think of it as, here's the blockchain with all the information, and here's you. You would use the indexing of the software information to get it, and then this will go in and grab it for you, and they will pull it back out. So it speeds things up. Hopefully these little visuals kind of help you out a little bit. It is fully decentralized, meaning no one central place is gathering the information. GRT logs everything that happens on the blockchain, like DeFi, NFTs, network analysis, entertainment, social media, governance, and much, much more, making it a trustworthy source of information and neutral, because now one location is doing it. It's being done automated, everything by itself. No one's putting their hands in it. Now, they are not the only one out there. So you have like another company called Ocean Protocol, Fetch AI, and Singularity. They're also doing the same thing. The only difference, the reason why I'm going for Graph, is that these guys right now are leading the market by $2 billion compared to their competitors. So definitely there's more here, and I was looking into it, so I figured I'd give you guys some information on this thing. If you would compare GRT, kind of like Chainlink, right? Chainlink grabs information from the real world and brings it into the blockchain. The graph does it the opposite. It grabs the information from the blockchain and pulls it into the real world to give you the information. Okay, so that kind of like gives you a little bit more information. They also they offer for developers tools to make it easy for them to use their applications, like the APIs and GraphQL. Nodes will automatically extract the necessary data from the dApps. dApps, also known as Decentralized Applications. That's the short version, called dApps. They reduces the necessarily time to create endpoints for every data requested. This way you don't have to do that. It saves you a lot of time by using these tools that they already provided. All right, next one. How their network works. It is designed to have developers, indexers, curators, delegators, and of course you, the consumer. And GRT is just changing how crypto handles data indexing in a decentralized way. So like developers will create a subgraph or use existing subgraph in a DApp with a decentralized application. Then you got the indexers that operate the node to index data and serve queries. And you got the curators which organize the data by singling and subgraphs. And then you got the delegators which secure the network by delegating GRT to indexers. So it's got like all these steps that it follows through to make sure that the data is preserved. Now it is also getting adopted very quickly by a lot of projects. You got Uniswap is using them, Synthetics is using them, Decentralized, Aragon, and the particular circle is getting bigger and bigger. Right now, when this is back in 2020, right here it says interest in the platform continues to grow. In fact, they reached over 1 billion queries last June 2020. So that was just in last year, 2020. They already hit 1 billion queries. Queries is just somebody's searching for something. So definitely a lot is being used more and more. So it's definitely there is a need for this product. They are ranked currently at rank 32 in the market cap ranking. The price is at 70 cents at the moment. It's been going up. Here's a little history. When they started out, they used to be back down around 30 cents, and then that's back in January this year. And then when it came on, I mean, they went to 240, about 250, I think it was 250, 260. And then, of course, the thing crashed down to where it's sitting now at around 70 cents. So it definitely has potential to go right back up to $1.50 or $2, depending on when you watch this video. They will have a maximum supply of 10 billion, 57 million, and 44,000, which is kind of a weird number when you think about it. The total supply amount coins that have been already created is 10 billion. So they're about 57 million away. And the circulating is about 4.72 billion. They're circulating about 47%, which is half of it. So that's the reason why the price is kind of sitting low until the demand on this, or the people know about it more and they start buying more and they start taking these off the exchanges. The price is going to start going up back slowly until people start seeing it and they'll start buying large quantities of it. But otherwise, this is definitely a coin that will go over $1, because imagine if you would have been able to get into Google when they started out. I'm sure pretty lot of people didn't even think it was that important, but information is always like very profitable. You know, they gather a lot of information, and information is always useful. So definitely a good coin to put in your portfolio. But again, I'm not a financial advisor. I have to say that. You have to make your own research. All right, so all I have for you guys at the moment. I will link all the articles and all this at the bottom so you guys can read them. If you'd like to see more, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the future videos. And if you'd like me to cover anything else, just write it down in the comments. I appreciate you guys' support, and I'll see you guys in the trading room.